Hello. Hi. No.
Ho, ho. And I think we'll be live in just a second. And there we are. We are finally live. I hope you all enjoyed the mini break. I hope you had a chance to visit many of the great employers here and had good conversations in the booth. And if you didn't have a chance yet, you just enjoyed a cup of coffee. That's okay too, because they will be here all day. So we're back on track now. I have the great team of Peneo with me. So Teresa and Casper, welcome. Take us to the top. Let us know why people should choose to work with you guys.
And hi all. And thanks Daniel and Thomas to invite us. We are very happy and glad to be here. We decided to be in two, just to not hear only my boring voice. Maybe I can start with introducing myself, and then Casper, you can go next. My name is Teresa. I'm Italian, actually living in Denmark for years now, always working in HR and in talent acquisition. And I joined Peneo in April this year with the ambition to build from scratch the talent acquisition company. The company is growing so much, so I really wanted to help and bet on this scale opportunity. And with me, Casper. Casper, if you want to introduce yourself.
I would like to, and also thank you to Daniel and Thomas. Well, I'm the CFO of Penu, has been on the team, joined in 2018. So it's since we are a pretty young company, it's more or less the half of our lifetime. Back then we was kind of startup still, and it was like 20%. Today we are more than 110%, being more in a scale-up phase, being listed on the main market and so on. So as you can imagine, it has been a pretty cool and developing journey for me as a person. And what I also think is the most important part, I've seen a lot of young talent being developed within Penu.
That's very cool. Casper, for the people that don't know the company, they don't know our products, what would you say about us?
Well, back in 2014 in Denmark, we got this EID, the national EID, where you can start identifying yourself as a person on the internet, the big internet. And the founders of Penu actually thought, how can we use that to kill the pen and paper, making this digital signature? That was the first vision of Penu. Pretty fast, we start collaborating with the biggest auditors in here in Scandinavia, while we now today have a pretty complex, a simple solution for complex problems. Since if you're an auditor, you want an annual report being signed, you need to wrap up a case file with a lot of documents, a lot of stakeholders, signings, timelines, and so on. Why we today have a pretty complex solution. And in 2020, we acquired a company called CLA, had a customer tool inside. So today we have two products for auditors, and we are approximately 20 nationalities. I think it's pretty cool to be in a diverse team. We are aiming for being more and more open here in Penu. And we are a bit more than 2,500 customers. And we are based in Copenhagen. And we are encouraged to work out of office. So it's completely okay to be whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
Right now, I know we have one on the team being in South Africa. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they are quite moving around, and we are trying to perform wherever we are based. But you already said something about our ambition, and a bit. I think that scale-up companies always have many ambitions. One for us is the internationalization. But how would you describe our next steps?
You can say, as I said before, we are aiming to be something and being more for auditors in Europe. So what we are officially saying that is that we are aiming to be the preferred platform for auditors when it comes to all the manual processes around the auditing process. We're not going for the auditing process, but whatever you can imagine that we can replace of manual tasks for auditors, we are aiming to do so. And we are just a year ago, or some year ago, we opened up in Belgium, and we are about to do the scale throughout Europe. And beside auditors, we also have financial institutions and so on. So we are aiming to building up this internationalization around auditors, but also through a network effect.
Yeah, so a lot about understanding where to go next, which can be our next market, and and go there and try to expand. Of course, we are also aware of the economical situation. I think we have been quite lucky. We got raise and funding in March this year, but still we are trying. How are we coping with this quite volatile environment?
Yeah, and since I'm the CFO, I'm pretty, aware of the situation on the market. We are a listed company, so I'm following the stock market since that's our way to raise new cash. And I'm so lucky that we actually succeed raising capital just before the war in Ukraine starts. So today we are in this kind of lucky situation that we are still scaling and we are still welcoming a lot of new people.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool that we can continue our ambitious plan being a SaaS company.
And continue to hire.
Yeah, exactly.
And continue to hire.
I think, Teresa, what are your thoughts here? Do we actually hire new people?
I mean, a bit as I said, I joined in April, and since April we hired almost 40 people. So I think that yes, we are really scaling. And of course, we hire mainly in sales, product, and engineering because are the three main departments. So you need to have a good product, develop it good, and then of course selling. So I really feel like that we are hiring a lot also because we need. So we are in a different phase of our journey. So we need to bring inside new capabilities and new expertise. So for us, it's really a lot. How can we also bring capabilities that are not anymore from a startup, but a company that is now a listed company and then want to become more mature. So we want to become more grown up. And Daniel was asking us why people should join us, why people should join Peneo. What do you think?
Completely agree. As you just said, we have been through this phase where we kind of startup. When you're a startup, you pay not that big salary, but you get in a young talent where you can see the development, and you invest a lot of people being developed inside your company. Now we are in a phase where we are more mature in our company and so on. So now we're looking for candidates who have done the journey before, the scale-up phase before. So that's a kind of important thing for us right now. And I think if one of the main reasons for you to join Peneo is that you should feel it's okay to be in a fast-moving company where we have ambitious. That's one of our core values.
Yeah.
We simply need to be every day be greater than we was yesterday, and you need to cope with that and be okay with it.
That's very cool. Yeah. I would say something similar, of course. I'm working in the people and culture department, so it's quite easy for me to say I think that the people and the culture are very good. It's a very. I'm coming from very big corporation, so for me, coming to work in a smaller place has been a big change. But actually, what I love is that you really feel like that people are so committed, caring, and they really want to do their best and to make it work. But at the same time, they are there, so they will never succeed without helping each other, but also telling, oh, okay, what I can do to help you. And especially if you are like an expat like me, coming in a company that is so diverse also in terms of nationalities, it make you feel, nothing against Danes, right? But make you feel comfortable because you feel like that there is always, something that you can relate, and you really feel like that, it's the diversity that makes miracles happen.
Exactly. I think the innovation is coming out of being different.
So it's So I think that if you would really like to work in a place that is diverse, active, where your voice is heard, I think that's the place.
Yeah, that's Peneo.
Yeah. Thank you, Casper.
Thank you, Teresa.
All right. Thank you so much. That was interesting to hear. So I'm curious here. People that want to join you, that are interested to find out more, where do they find you? Obviously, they can go to your booth here. Are there any other destinations where they can get in touch with you, Teresa, and the team?
We will be available all the day in our booth, so feel free to come up, and or you can just message us on the booth or also on LinkedIn as they prefer. But we will be live all the day.
Live all the day. So go and visit the Peneo team in their booth. They have a bunch of jobs listed also on SaaSiestJobs.com, and they have a fantastic career page as well. So plenty of opportunities for you guys to interact with Casper and Teresa. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you
Thank
guys
you.
have a fantastic rest of the day and it's fruitful for you and the candidates. And we'll see you around here.
Thank you for
Thank
hosting,
you.
Daniel. See
Bye.
you.
Bye now.
Bye.